Mina Nkomanda.
Hi, I am Luzuko Sipengile.
Superstar. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So welcome to our podcast. Welcome to our podcast. As you can see on the TV, Salt and Light. Crazy stuff.
It's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
This has been long coming, and finally we are here now. This is the first, when we come back to this 10 years later.
Bruh.
Season 5.
Listen.
Of Salt and Light started here. It started today. I'm excited, man.
Me too. I am ecstatic. But I'm more nervous though than excited. It's just fear of the unknown. Like, what if you only have one view? But also, what if you have 1 million views? Like, also,
that's also scary.
Yeah.
All these things. Once you think about them,
yeah,
you think a lot of things. Like a lot runs through your mind.
If you hear something buzzing, it's fine, guys. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, let's continue. But what I want to know is, who is Ayanda, Commander? Before we start talking things with the people and they're like, I don't even know you, ma'am.
Yeah, and what's this about? Well, Ayanda Commander, man, is a girl from PE, born and bred from PE, in PE, child of God through and through, Jesus lover. What's up, Jesus lovers? Okay, got too excited. Yeah, I'm a. People will say I'm a wife, I'm a mother.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yes, I'm a child of God, student. I am an artist at heart. I love art with all of my heart. Yeah, and I'm just a human being who feels like a potato sometimes,
And feels loved.
Yeah, I have a lot of great friends around her, great community. Man, by community I mean like friends, great people, great guys. So yeah, pretty much that. There's nothing fancy about me, nothing special. Just a typical girl who loves Jesus and has a lot to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't agree when she's saying that there's nothing special about her, but we won't get into that now. It's fine. We'll take what she's saying.
Yeah, the superstar.
No.
Also, there's something special about you. Okay. Something not special about you.
I'm not a superstar.
Okay.
Nah. My name is Luzuko Sipengile, as I mentioned earlier on. I'm also a young man, born and bred in Kabeja. Yeah, man. I was born here, did school, everything, and I'm still here. And I am like her, I'm a child of God. I am born again. I think for me, when I'm introducing myself, what is important is that I'm a Xhosa young man, born and bred in Kabeja, and I am born again. I am a child of God. That is who I am.
Why is that important, though, the Xhosa part of it?
Because God didn't make a mistake for making me.
Forgot to mention, so I am Espanol.
Wild.
Yeah. So what's up? Why? What's Salt and Light? What's happening, man?
What's crazy is because Salt and Light we have a name now, but
it took long.
Yeah. It's been long coming, and I knew that I had to do something. Like, I knew that I had to speak and talk and sit down and have a conversation.
Don't mind it, guys. It's gone now. Yeah.
I knew that I had to talk about something. Like there was a prompting to speak on things, on life, to speak on my relationship with God, to speak. There's stuff that comes to my mind, and after they come to my mind, it's like, you have to talk about these things.
Yeah.
And while I was having a wrestle within myself about this, you were also having your own things happening, knowing very well that you must do something about it.
Yeah.
I remember when, I'm not sure if I texted you or you texted me.
Yeah, you texted.
I texted you. I was like, bruh, there's this thing that needs to happen.
That was 5 years ago, by the way, guys.
Something has to happen.
a podcast. We need to sit down and speak. And you were like, bro,
Yeah.
the plan, everything. Like God has been
Yeah.
doing this, dealing with me. Like I have a plan. Everything is written down, how it's gonna happen, what's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I guess it's important to say like we did not get mics and a camera and just decide to sit down and start yapping.
Yeah.
We got this, we fought with this,
Yeah.
we yielded to this, and now we are here. And we
Yeah.
are doing Salt
Salt
and
and
Light.
Light.
It's a pity the salt and the light
Disappear.
missing.
And so you know what? I'm tired now, guys.
See yourselves.
Yeah, but as you said, man, it's you know what, ne? For me, because we did radio also together,
Yes.
right? By the way, we did radio, so I knew that. Also, we both knew that we have the ability to talk
Yeah.
in that setting or type of thing. But I never wanted. So generally, I never want to do something because people are doing it,
Yes.
or people are telling me to do it. Yeah, well, and it was that thing for me where people were like, "Dude, you should." And it was my close friends, and people would never like lead me astray. Yeah, but on some, I think you need to start a podcast.
Yes.
It's gonna work. But I was like, there's so many podcasts. Like, what am I gonna add? Like, what am I gonna say that's not already said?
Like-
yeah, but and I felt like I don't even have anything to give to the world. Like, bruh, like I have nothing besides Jesus. Like this. I'm not gonna say, oh guys,
10 steps to finding.
or vlogs, man, where you're doing my room, my house, when you go upstairs and you go, oh, I forgot we have this room. Yeah, like, no. Yeah, but so I had to think about it. Like, what am I? Like, am I gonna be a vlog? Like, nah. And I don't want to be that person. I don't like doing things, especially when everybody's doing it. It's like there's so many YouTubers, man.
Yeah.
And now podcast is a thing. Like me and you, we started listening to a podcast before it became a thing, right? Because we listened to preaching. Yeah, but while we were young. So when it was a thing, everybody became a podcaster, which is a good thing.
do
We're not
podcast.
bashing it. Yeah, but me, I have a thing, man. I like being special. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's
I'm not
one
gonna
thing.
do this.
But it was a time where, like, for like a good week, it was just heavy on me, man. Like, it was just, and I kept getting like things, like, not even like topics and whatnot. And I was just like, but Lord, where would I get out, Mike? Where would I get out?
Camera,
Where would I get out?
lights.
Like, my phone is not gonna work. Like, I could not see it come to fruition.
Yeah.
But even with that though, knowing like God will provide whatever, say in the future. Like I always knew that if I had to do it with a person, it will be you. Like I just knew that for a fact. It's like, I cannot think of
Anyone else?
I'm not even trying to buy things. I promise you. I knew when it happens, even if I did it alone, but you're gonna be like a person that's like there all the
There.
time. You are like the guest that never left. You're gonna be that guy.
I'm gonna be the voice that speaks, and then you don't see. It's like, who's that guy who's always talking at the back?
Yeah. So
That's me.
I knew, man, and then when you texted me that day, I was like, wild. The guy just texted me. And you know what? And then he said, I have a lot to say. And that was the name that I had.
Initially.
Yeah, it's
So
like-
the name we were gonna use is I Have a Lot to Say.
Yeah.
And now we landed on Salt and Light. It's crazy. I remember when, like online, people talking about podcasts and stuff like that. Someone was saying that, when they're increasing things, inflation, they must increase cameras, lights, all
Yeah.
these podcast equipments, because people do this and you end up that they just take the mic and just speak anything.
Yeah.
Because we have the freedom and we have the things we need to do this, and you just feel like I can just say whatever I want to say. And for me, that was the wrestle that I had the most. Is like, yes, this is a great idea, but I don't want to just
Yeah.
speak anything.
Same.
Because
Same.
the danger of just talking is that someone listens to this and they run with it.
Yeah.
And they're so for me, I think that's what scared me the most about
Yeah.
starting this, is that I just don't want to yap and speak things that I can't fight, that things that I won't be proud of 5 years from now,
Yeah.
and things that I will be, because words and statements, they stick.
True.
So yeah, that's that for me. That was the
Yes, what's crazy with me also. Remember, I think I did tell you that. I'm not sure if you remember when I said we should pray about it, because I'm not an entertainer, man. Like at heart, yes, I love arts, I love whatever, but I don't believe I'm an entertainer. So whatever I speak, whatever I do has to land. It has to help somebody. It has to glorify God. No, it has to glorify God and help somebody.
Fix the order.
Yeah, but so I never want to come. Obviously, there will be stuff where you're just sharing your opinion, but I didn't want it to be my niche. There's somebody they are called for that, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, but like, this is other kids, but I was judging myself. I was like, my sister slept at 3, bruh. Those kids are just like talking about this one, that one, doing this and gossip, but you know, man, these things.
Yes.
And there are people on the comment section interacting and enjoying
Having
that content.
fun.
Yeah, and it's good. Yeah, but that is not a me thing. That's not why God,
Gave you the idea to do this.
yeah. I was like, I don't wanna. Then I was like, so on today, okay, guys, we're gonna talk about.
We are dissecting
What do you
so
think?
and so and so.
Yeah,
and so.
like, did you see that guy has a new girlfriend now? Like, didn't he start? If there's somebody who does that and it's good, but nothing bad with that, but for me, yeah, but I'm not that person. And I felt also, I was like, hey, and the world is we're interested in gossip more than, stuff that builds.
Yes.
So I was like,
Wild. So yeah, basically, and guys, I'm sure you're like, why are these guys epic? We are just giving the vision that we had leading to now, like today.
Yeah.
What are you like looking forward to in this starting season of your
journey. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous. I had a friend of mine, shout out to him, Lee Boy. One of the people that was pushing this thing. There was so many people, and it was crazy, that don't even know each other. Like,
they don't know that
they're all saying the same thing. Yeah, well, and then he was like, so I was like, yo, what if people thought, listen, he said, do it scared, but do it anyways.
Yeah.
And give yourself room to grow. Don't think, because also my thing is, I watch these people, like these podcasters, and their numbers are 450,000, thinking, yeah.
There's no way.
And then I'm thinking, I must get the same numbers.
Yeah.
And then we had a conversation with Libo that what we don't do as people is the people we look up to, we don't look at them and look at where they started.
Their starting point.
And start from where they started and grow to where they are. Yeah, but we see that they are there driving a Porsche. I want a Porsche. Like, you don't know the years, and luckily some of the like YouTubers or whatever, we can see their journey. So you can actually start, and see, you don't just appear and just become. So I think I'm excited, looking forward to growth. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna learn a lot because I love conversations. The reason why I love conversation, besides the fact that I love talking, is the fact that you learn, man. Oh, Pastor Sean is here.
Yes.
Guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up now. But it's just to grow. We're gonna have guests. But for growth, I'm looking forward to personal growth mostly, and just overall growth, and making a new family, man.
Yeah.
And being part of a community. Yeah, well, Salt and Light gang that is not there anymore. So, what are you looking forward to?
Same. I'm looking forward to me growing, and also what I'm looking forward to is, sometimes it's easier to watch it's easier to watch someone doing something and then you criticize and like, you were not supposed to say that, that content is not like that. It's easier to be on the outside and criticize stuff and not be in it and do it. So now for me, this is a challenge because you are doing it now.
You had a lot to say.
You have a lot to say.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the opportunities that God is giving us right now, because I believe that God has given us something to say.
Yeah.
Like, God has a message for not just the two of us. He has a message for people like us.
Yeah.
There are young people out there who love Jesus. There are young people out there who love people. There are young people out there who love art. There are young people out there who are figuring out themselves.
Yeah.
There are young people who thought, I love this, and then they're waking up and like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Change of mind.
Yeah.
And then, we are growing.
Yeah.
And I am looking forward not just to grow on my own, but to grow with people that are going to journey with us and watch and help us. Someone is going to watch and be like, guys, I feel like you were just looking at yourselves. How about you look at us?
Look so ridiculous. Yeah. We want that even. Tell us that the chair must be straight like this. Community. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to, like growing with people and sharing what God is busy doing with my life. It's scary. This morning, I was thinking about it. I'm thinking,
So, do not use love at your thoughts.
Jesus, now I have to do this podcast thing. And because you are doing this and you are talking, even if your plan is to give a face, even if your plan is to, I'm going to give this perfect persona, you can keep that for so long.
Yeah. For your break.
So I was like, I need to be vulnerable now.
Yep.
To
transparent, people don't know. And also, it's crazy, the sad thing and the scary thing, which we should embrace ourselves for, is people will speak their minds and it might not necessarily be your truth. Like they'll say something and thinking, why do you feel like you know me? I'm saying, celebrities when they come, they feel like, I don't understand why people feel like they can say anything about my life, but you put your life out there. Like you've put yourself out there, and why must we pick and choose where we can speak about the good and not? And you must accept that, even if you don't agree. If somebody has, somebody says, God forbid, and not even God forbid, hey, someone says, it's fine, guys, there's no need for another podcast. Take that and say, my sister, my brother, we appreciate your comment,
but we will
but
continue.
Keep it to yourself. It's fine.
So when I was thinking about it, I was like, man.
Yeah.
Like there will be exciting things to share about my life. But there will be things that are not so exciting to share about my life.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come here and sit down and talk about those things.
Sure, that's scary. That is scary.
So basically that's
guys, that's that. We don't want to make this long because it's an intro. We might have said a lot of things, but we're trying to paint a picture and put puzzles together for you to get a whole picture. What are these guys about? Who are they? But yeah, man. And also it's crazy. We've always done those videos joking, like, subscribe. Now it's a real thing.
Don't forget
to turn on the notification bell. But also, if there's stuff as a young person that you are struggling with, we don't bring answers. But we bring conversations.
Yes.
It's let's talk about it. Let's get the different views and let's understand. But because the Bible says that there is safety in the multitude of counsel. That's what we're trying to do, basically. And we're trying to create a safe space for everyone. We're not restricting young people. I mean, if you feel young at heart, you are 60, but you feel young, who are we to say you're not young? You're very young. So we're creating that space. And also, we're also going to grow. So we're trying to figure out. We have shadows. We're trying to figure out how to remove a shadow. So we just arrived, literally. We are the new kids on the block. So show some love, man. And let's grow together. And let's learn together. I'm sure we all have something to give to the world. Those pastors, when they try to be deep, maybe they are deep. They say babies are born with hands closed. The reason why your hands are closed is because you have something to give.
Yeah.
That thing they give the first, there's a scream and a cry, the babies are screaming. Is that what you're giving? But I feel like we all have, and some people, they're not really called to have the podcast or do the stuff. But you can comment there, and then we can use the platform and talk about it.
Share what we think.
Yeah. So we'll have guests, I think.
I'm sure.
We'll have. You definitely.
But it's not that vibe way. It's like, bring this, bring that.
Yeah.
If we afford to, the people will come. But I believe God has given us enough stuff to run and do this thing. So, basically, this is a very long introduction. And asking you to subscribe.
Yeah,
to
that's a thing, actually.
To share
on
our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Salt and Light.
Yeah, man.
By
so
Ayanda Ngumanda and Luzuko Sipengile.